Welcome to the 2016 Oregon Area Chamber of Commerce Annual Awards Night.
I just want to welcome everybody for being here tonight. Thank you so much for coming. And I know we're a little behind. We were just trying to finish up. I guess there's some guys out there watching the basketball game. So I think they won, right? Yeah. Is it done? Awesome. All right. So we're so glad that you could join us for the Oregon Area Chamber of Commerce Awards Annual Awards Dinner tonight. I'm Bridget Krieger. I'm with the State Bank of Cross Plains, and I'm your actual outgoing president. I served as a 2015 president. We have a fun evening planned. But first, let me introduce the Chamber Board of Directors, and we have some new directors this year that we're really excited about. So I'll have you stand when I call your name, and then let's just hold our applause until the end if you could. That would be great. So our new president is JJ Giese from Ticey Printing. And sorry, I know I said no applause and then I wait. Vice president this year is Stacy Boudreau of McFarland State Bank. We have Elise Smithback of Oregon Community Bank. She's our secretary. And again, this year we have Greg Granberg as our treasurer. He was one of my microphone people up here. Thank you, Greg. And then rounding out the board, we have Erin Jacobson. She is with BMO Harris Bank, and she couldn't be here tonight, but I know she has some staff here, so thank you for coming. We have Megan Schutz with Gorman and Company. Megan, is Megan here? I haven't seen her. Okay. We have Jeff Sharkus from Sharkus Hometown Dentistry. And then we also have Dan Donahue with the Chocolate Caper. And then, of course, while the board is an important part of the chamber, nothing could get done without our executive director, Judy Knutson. And then we also have Rachel Hermanson. I think she's way in the back corner over here. She is our communications manager. And then we also have Jenny Zernick, who is our graphic design intern. Jenny is actually not here tonight because she is studying in Italy for 4 months. So yeah, exciting. So she was pretty excited about that. But I think she will be back with us this summer. Is that right? Yeah. So we could not serve our members without the efforts of our staff. So thank you to them. We also want to say thank you to our outgoing board members. We have 3 of them this year. I'll have them come forward when I announce their names. We have Jeff Minter. Jeff, can you come up? You going to help me with that? Thank you so much. And then we also have Jim Murphy. I didn't see you yet.
Thanks.
How are you? Good. And then we also have Steve Piatter from Oregon Community Bank.
Tug it out, JJ. Tug it out.
Thank you all for your years of service. I would also, we doing a picture? Okay. Can I go? Awesome, thank you. I'd also like to thank our sponsors for tonight's event. We have All Color powder coating, Hanson Electronics, Oregon Community Bank, Oregon Floral, who did all of the beautiful table arrangements for us, even though I know they're not here tonight, but they're a little busy right now. It is Valentine's Day. So we truly appreciate everything they did because I know it's a busy time for them. Sports Products, State Bank of Cross Plains, and Union Bank and Trust. And Supreme Structures. I was going to say, I saw you guys up there. Thank you. And also Stoughton Hospital. And McFarland State Bank. I apologize. Thank you to all of our sponsors. And then I also want to thank all of the businesses that contributed to the silent auction. If you haven't been by there yet, there's some really awesome things. So please make sure you get by that. I have some very brief, Chamber 101s for everyone tonight. We thought we'd just kind of go over what the mission is and what really our core values are of the Chamber. So the mission is to advocate and promote the commercial, industrial, agricultural, educational, and civic interest of the Oregon community and its surrounding area in order to enhance the high quality of life. We organize our activities around 4 core values: to promote, to inform, to connect, and to advocate. And I can't say enough about what Judy has done for those 4 things in her time as the executive director. We just, as a board, we are just thrilled with her and everything that she does. So thank you, Judy. So I'm going to turn it over to Judy, actually, and she is going to touch on some of the highlights of the past year.
Before I begin, I just want to say, wow, what a nice group, 171 people tonight. So thank you. That's our biggest number ever. So we really want to thank you. So if we want to start with the year in review, we brought in 26 new members last year, so there's the 26 people that we brought in. And we also have 9 members already since January 1st, so we're pretty excited about that. The next thing we have, gonna go ahead, Greg? Next thing we did was we put banners all over town, all the way up Main Street and Janesville Street, and that was to really make it nice and friendly idea with, putting them up, and with the village's help and also the fire department. They had a great time, didn't you, Gary? We also decided that, you know what, we did the holiday lights in 2014 with all the help of a lot of our business owners. And we just needed like 7 or 8 more. So in 2015, we finished it out. So now there's lights all the way down Main Street, all the way down Janesville Street, and there's also some here and there that we found places for, which really, I think, brightens up Oregon. We also are doing the community guide, and we hope to have it out by the end of March. But last year, we gave out over 6,000 copies. And, you know, many people use these for phone books now. So if you haven't had a chance to get your ad in there yet, you got 2 weeks to do it, because I'm going to finish it up and get it to the printers. So, but yeah, we're looking forward to the new one coming out. And we only have like 2 boxes left in the back, so it really went well. And we do send them out to Mount Horeb, Sun Prairie, you know, all our surrounding communities. So we do get those books out everywhere so that people do come to town. And then, of course, wonderful Summerfest. We had great weather. Shake the Lake gave us a little hard time, but otherwise, the fireworks were a really big hit again last year, thanks to the Lions Club. So, you know, it's just something that we really think we're going to try to keep if we can afford to, because Thursday nights we start our festival and we start it with the fireworks. And, you know, it's just a great thing to see all the families down there. And that's what this is, our community's all about, is family. So we really want to make sure that stays if we can. And I'll leave it for JJ because I won't, but we already have sponsors for this year, so thank you, sponsors. But I'll let JJ tell that part. We're in the golf outing, I'm sorry. Golf outing, we had 144 golfers, so we were sold out. And we're going to be doing it again in May. So feel free to sign up. Our business expos, we had 2 women business expos. Now we're changing them to business expos because we're getting a lot of guys that like to do this. So we are having one again in April. Good turnout, a lot of people come, a lot of camaraderie. You really get to know each other, really fun. So if you haven't tried it, really, I think you should. It's a fun time. Member meetings have been fun. We've had the village sign ordinance that we helped the village with to help our members all understand the new sign ordinance that's coming out. We've done the candidate forums. Last year we also did a lot of different things with the school district and different things that our business owners need to know. So if you get a chance to come to our member meetings, it's the third Thursday of every month, and we try to have it at State Bank across Plains lower level, otherwise headquarters, because it's just an easy thing for us to serve that way. So if you're not on our email alert, please go online on our email and a website and sign up for it, because then you'll see everything that's going on that we have going on all the time. The next thing is economic development. We have many businesses and individuals who's receiving awards tonight. And, you know, I'm looking around in the room, and I know there's a lot more to come. So we're excited about this year, too. So a lot of economic development going on. Oregon Holidays, we helped with the horse parade, and that turned out pretty nice. It brought quite a few people downtown, a beautiful day for it. And we also had lighting of the tree downtown, and we had open house at BMO Harris Bank, and we had 70 little people sit on Santa's lap that night. So that's quite a few people. Our chamber bucks, now selling chamber bucks, we have 10s and 20s. We used to just have 10s, and a lot of people buy more. And by buying more, it stays in our community, and also people shop locals. So thank you for supporting that, for you that are buying chamber bucks for gifts or anything like that, because then it stays right in our community. And of course, promoting you, we have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have Instagram, and we have LinkedIn, and pretty soon our new website, hopefully we'll have that done so that you can go in and put things in our website too, so from your business. So that will be a really great thing to do. And now what we've all been waiting for is all the awards. So Bridget, I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Thank you, Judy. Oh, she's shorter than I am. Just a little bit. All right, so we have some, very deserving award winners tonight. The first one is the President's Award, and I'm very excited to say that I chose Randy Glish for his tireless efforts in the restoration of an iconic Oregon landmark, the Pump House. With that project now finished, Randy is turning his sights skyward and raising funds to help pay for the restoration and painting of the Tin Man, which, if you saw the video, was in there a few times, and I guess I never realized how tall it was until you see it from the air, and it really is. So the Tin Man Water Tower is his next project. He's approximately halfway to his goal, and by later this summer, the Tin Man should be gleaming and bright once again. Randy, can I call you up to receive your award?
So Judy said I could say a couple things. You know, I'm still sort of a newbie, only been in Oregon 3 years. I'm humbled by this, and I'm humbled because there have been hundreds of people who have backed the project, businesses and residents, and this wouldn't have happened without them. And so even though I'm up here, I have to thank all of you, a lot of you in the audience. But I want to talk about two people. Scott Meyer is in the room. I know he's here. Scott, from day one, was right by my side. Once it got in the paper and people said, let's do the pump house, I was just going to do some landscaping. That's all I was going to do. And then I got a call from Scott, and Scott was there from the beginning to the end. And so in the beginning, deciding whether or not, God, I'm going to take this on, I met with Judy, and I asked Judy, will you guys help me? And Judy's response was absolutely. And so I have to say, from even now, Judy is a big help as we sort of look skyward to the Tin Man. So look for it to be, hopefully, we're proposing to be lit as well, so, and repainted, hopefully. So thank you very much. I don't feel like a newbie anymore. And then I want to say that I'm very proud to be a resident of Oregon. So, thank you.
All right, our next award is the Longtime Service Award. And that award goes to Gary Dish, and he is the Assistant Public Works Director for the Village of Oregon. Gary, also known around town as Mr. Service, has served the village for 37 years, coordinating park and street maintenance, water and sewer operations, and keeping Oregon running smoothly and looking great. It's all in the family, too. His wife, Donna, and a group of gardeners are the caretakers of the beautiful downtown planters full of flowers during the summer months. Gary's dedication and hard work are a wonderful example of what makes Oregon such a warm, inviting community. Gary, can I have you come up to receive your award?
Okay, I don't talk much, so this is kind of weird for me. I guess I want to thank for the award, Chamber for the award. I guess I got to thank the village for hiring me in the first place. I want to thank my co-workers and all the departments in the Village of Oregon. Make it a pleasure working here. That's why I've been here so long, I guess. The community is a good community to work for. We got a new boss now, so if you got complaints, take it to him. And again, my wife, she makes the downtown flowers. That's her job, not me, so thank you, and thanks again.
Just to add one thing, Gary's very helpful with the chamber also, so nice guy.
All right. Our next award winner is Business Person of the Year Award, and that goes to Chad Winklepleck. This past summer, Winklepleck bought the nearly vacant commercial building at 165 West Netherwood and renovated it to make space for 7 businesses, including his own. Think about economic development. He also has represented the Chamber of Commerce on the Village Park Board for 15 years, and he's also served on the board in other capacities. I think he was a past president, correct? So I think we're going to call Chad and his wife Christine up. Is that right? So please come up and accept your award.
So I was informed tonight about half hour ago that my wife had wrote a speech because I didn't have anything. So this is my wife, Christine, and we'll see what she says.
I've known this man for 25 years, back when he was living with his grandparents and had no clue what he wanted to do with his life. His beloved grandfather was a successful salesman in a time when salesmen weren't paid enough for how hard they worked. After 5 years in the Navy, Chad finally found that inherent talent given to him by his grandfather, the ability to talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime. When he first started with Edward Jones, he was a little unsure if his talent would work for him, but he knocked on every door in this town and was met with some rejection. After finally getting into the groove of things, he was one of the fastest rising brokers with Edward Jones, thanks to all of you who didn't shut the door on him. His success is the product of perseverance, hard work, and I believe the help of his grandfather above. I want to thank all of you who trusted him and gave him a chance to earn this award tonight. I'm extremely proud of him, and I'm thankful that this community has supported us for the past 15 years. Congratulations.
I don't know what to say after that. Thank you. My grandfather was real important to me, but I can tell you when I first came to Oregon, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention one person in this community who took me under his wing, helped me. I remember going to his business and watching him interact with his son and daughter in the shop working, and he told me that, you know, just get involved in the community, meet people. He's the reason I'm on the park board today. Unfortunately, he's not here, and that's Gary Willie. Mooch, thank you so much. I wish he was here. Thank you.
All right. Our next award, we have several businesses that are being recognized this year for their contributions to Oregon's thriving economic climate. So we have a new construction award, and that is going to All Color Powder Coating and Ticey Printing and Design. We'll do them one at a time here. So All Color Powder Coating has been in Oregon since 1996 and will celebrate their 20th year in 2016. Currently, they employ 43 people. Their products and work can be seen all over the place, but most famously on the outdoor tables and chairs in hues of yellow, orange, and green on the UW Terrace, which I'm sure we can all picture those in our heads because there's pictures, this past year, All Color constructed a brand new building which provides 17,500 square feet of space and allowed them to hire 7 additional employees. So join me in welcoming Mark Mortensen up here.
Okay, I'd like to start out by thanking the Chamber and the Board for this honor and congratulating all the other award winners tonight. To me, the building is more or less a symbol of what we've done over the years. It's not so much the building that deserves the reward, but the employees that have been dedicated to me for all these years and made us successful. And because we're successful, we're able to put those additions on and grow. Couple people that are here tonight that have been instrumental over the years. Jeff Grenier from Concepts and Architecture, who 18 or 19 years ago developed that site plan, worked with me to acquire some of the land from the village and Stair Automotive, the neighbor, and see what we would, envision for the building over this last 15 years and be able to do that. The other I have to mention is the couple tables over there of Oregon Community Bank personnel who have put up with a lot of different requests and stuff over times, and there have been issues that we've had to work out, but they've been supportive from day one, and I appreciate that. Want to take time to mention one other thing tonight, and that is the fact that as I was looking across the crowd tonight, I realized that one of my greatest fears is come to reality, and that's the fact that I am now the old guy in the room. I've been involved with the Chamber for 30 years, about 30 years, and I think this is the biggest crowd I've ever seen at an annual meeting or awards dinner, and so I think we deserve to give a round of applause to Judy and the Board of Directors for that. Thank you.
All right, and then the second new construction award goes to Ticey Printing. Since relocating to Oregon from Madison over 3 years ago, Ticey Printing and Design has increased its workforce from 17 to 65 people and outgrown their facility on Netherwood Road, prompting an 18,000 square foot addition in 2015 to provide 15,000 square feet of production space on the main level and 3,000 square feet of office space to a new second level. From traditional printing projects to immersive environmental design as seen on the UW locker rooms, which I think you guys have that in your office, don't you? Do you have it on the wall or something in there? No? Yeah? It's really cool. If you haven't seen it, it's awesome. Ticey is showing no signs of slowing down, so we'd like to welcome Jason Ticey.
All right. Yes, 17 people to 65 has been quite the ride. I do want to start out by thanking Judy and the Chamber for, helping get this edition, on track and make it happen. I'd also like to thank Steve Piotr and Oregon Community Bank for being a great business partner for us, not only for the last 3 years, but for years before. Just like Mark, I too have, every time I go into Steve's office, I wonder, is he going to yell at me next time I stop in there? But they've been great to work with. I can't thank them enough. I'd also like to thank, I think some of the village are here. Steve and Mark, thank you very much for being so accommodating for both the first and second edition. A lot of this wouldn't have happened without the help of the village and the Chamber working together. And then Dan Bertler over here, he did it again, built us a fantastic addition 2 short years after we moved in, and so thank you. Since we moved to Oregon, I have to say our business has changed obviously quite a bit. We're now, we have a national presence with a lot of the stuff we do, which is pretty exciting and intimidating at the same time. But some of the stuff we're going into is pretty cool, and I'm very proud to be doing it right here in Oregon, Wisconsin. And last but not least, I'd like to thank my wife, Kristen. She's dealt with the crazy world I've created over the last few years, and if you see her later, give her a high five for that. Thank you very much.
All right. On to Building Renovation Award. So we've got let's see, I guess we have a couple of those. This one is actually the award, and then we have a couple recognitions. So this goes to LSM Chiropractic, right in front of me here. After sitting vacant for over a year, the former Oregon Community Bank building on Park Street caught the eye of LSM Chiropractic doctors Mark McCann and Amy Zimmerman, and the rest is history. The newly remodeled facility provides clients with a comfortable lobby and quiet, private patient rooms, and makes room for their business billing offices as well. And I know you also have a couple other people renting part of that space also from you. So there's, again, additional businesses in there as well. So we'd like to welcome, are you both going to come out? Yes? Okay, Amy Zimmerman, Mark McCann, and is Eric here too? Eric Gormanson? Awesome.
Hi. So first, we'd like to thank the Oregon Chamber, obviously, for this award tonight. I want to thank Judy, Jeannie, and Steve for coming out and helping us with our open house. And of course, we want to thank Oregon Community Bank, especially Steve and John. I heard you were a pleasure to work with. And our architect, Jeff Grenier. And then I asked if we had anything in the works, and I was told yesterday that quite possibly the drive-up will be removed in the next couple of years. There's talk that maybe it will become some sort of community office space or a lecture hall. So I'm going to hand it over to Mark.
1989 sounds like a long time ago, but it seems like yesterday. That was the year that LSM opened their 4th clinic here in Oregon. Village was about 4,500 people. Bill's was about half the size that it is now. South Main Street was still 2-lane. But it's went by fast. I'll be here 27 years, August 21st, this coming summer. So just want to thank the community for all your support, and been great to be here all the time.
I'm really just along for the ride. I started with the company back in January, but this community has been amazing. You guys are a great bunch of people, and I'm really excited to be able to serve Oregon and its residents. So, thank you.
If you are around tonight and you see Mark, he has one of our old Chamber of Commerce buttons on his tie. So I wonder how old that could be.
All right. And finally, we have, last but not least, I guess, we have 3 businesses that will receive building renovation recognitions this year. The first one is Lindenhof Equine Sports Zentrum. I know that's a mouthful. I'm going to say it one more time because I got it right the first time. Lindenhof Equine Sports Zentrum is a dressage training and boarding facility tucked away on 20 wooded acres on Schneider Road. In order to better serve clients, owner and trainer Megan McIsaac converted the former indoor arena into a space for 13 new stalls, a client tack room with individual lockers, and separate workstations for veterinarians and equine massage therapists. Also added was a brand-new 80 by 200-foot heated indoor dressage arena, which allows Megan and her clients to train comfortably year-round to pursue their national and international competition goals. And Dr. Mark's tie thing has the actual horse on, which is very cool because I know Oregon was always, for many years, known as the horse capital of the world. So it gives me great pleasure to call Megan McIsaac up here.
Thank you. Bear with me. I'm facing my greatest fear, talking to all of you in heels. I did prepare a cheat sheet, so again, bear with me. I'm going to read off of it. I first would like to thank the Oregon Chamber for recognizing my business, Lindenhof Equine Sports Centrum. Lindenhof is located on a 20-acre farm on the north side of Oregon. My main focus is offering dressage, monthly training, sales of top quality horses, and individual lessons. So we're all clear, dressage is a fancy term for horse dancing. It's part figure skating, part bodybuilding, part yoga, only done with a horse. I have to thank my parents. The name Lindenhof comes from them. The first three letters are Linda, L-I-N. The second three letters are from my father, Dinny, and Hof is farm in German, so thank you very much. I do have a few other supporters of me. Country View, I couldn't do it without you. My horses are healthy because of you. Dr. Mark McCann, when my horses need work, I call him. Dr. Zimmerman as well as Dr. Mark, they both work on me. Fran, my acupuncturist, thank you for your support. I have a bit more. When I received this invitation to the awards night, I was totally blown away. I've been a member of the Chamber for about 15 years, and I was very active in the beginning of my membership, and then life did get in my way. The fact that the community that I grew up in, live in, acknowledged me for all my hard work brought tears to my eyes. I've won many awards in my riding career, but this award might just mean the most. To me, this is also a symbol of 15 years of developing my business, Lindenhof. There have been many transitions and reinventing. Last month was a low spot in my life when I opened my invitation and announced that Lindenhof had won this award and was recognized for bettering my community. Sorry, I'm crying. It really means a lot. This building project was a 15-year dream, but the process of building it brought a small hell to my world. The stress of maintaining a business during construction, maintaining a competition schedule, dealing with builders for more than a year on a 4-month project, firing the original builders, rehiring new builders, changing the budget, yikes, as well as keeping my clients happy and my horses healthy. As I opened that envelope, my project was still not finished, and I have been trying to find security after almost a year and a half of construction. I have been looking for a way to move forward, which usually I never lack energy to do. Your acknowledgement in Lindenhof has helped me find my energy. As a young girl with a dream at 21, I had no idea what it really took to be a small business owner. My dream was to ride horses and compete internationally, and Lindenhof was going to finance it. Thank God for my clients. And my horses. I have accomplished my dream and have grown in so many ways that I could never imagine. Not only am I a trainer and an owner, but I'm also a marketing director, the accountant, the handyman, the HR director, the manager, the therapist, and friends to my clients, and whatever hat I may need to put on. Thank you to the Oregon Chamber for recognizing local community businesses. I am still that girl with a dream, but you have given me a night to stop and reflect on where Lindenhof started, where Lindenhof has been, and how much Lindenhof has grown. You have given the small business owner renewed energy to find more dreams and develop her company further. I can't thank you enough.
All right. The next building recognition or building renovation recognition goes to Infinity Martial Arts of Oregon. Franchise owner and instructor Luke Palmer opened Infinity Martial Arts in Oregon in September and celebrated a ribbon cutting with the chamber this past October. The renovation of the North Main Street facility provides ample space for students to learn discipline and focus. Mr. Palmer teaches martial arts to children, teens, and adults, and his students just had their first belt graduation in December. Luke could not be with us tonight because he is teaching a class in preparing for tournaments, but we'll give him a round of applause anyway. All right, and last but certainly not least, we have Charlie's on Main. Owner and chef Dave Hyde breathed new life into the space formerly occupied by Masons on Main with a cozy farm-to-table bar, speakeasy, and event venue. Chef Dave's son Charlie helped cut the red ribbon for the Oregon opening in October, a fitting honor since the restaurant is named after him. I have to throw in here, though, Chef Dave also owns Lilianas, and that is named after his daughter Liliana, who is also here with him tonight. Yes, she is. Now, in its third month in operation, Charlie's is fast becoming an Oregon destination and a sought-after spot for events and celebrations. Let's welcome up here Chef Dave Hyde. And Liliana.
That's bright. It's very bright. And Liliana, who's down here, I want to borrow a chair, just because it's not fair. And that rhymed. There we go. Here, stand on up. You can pull it up. Here, stand on up. There we go. It's fine. Hello. You can say hi.
Hi.
I want to thank you guys so much. You know, I was born and raised in Fitchburg, and although I hate to admit it, when the Teals invited me down to check out their space, it was my first time in downtown Oregon a year ago. And it's so beautiful, and it's gorgeous, and I totally fell in love with this city and the people here, and even meeting so many new people here today. I haven't met anyone I didn't like yet, so I haven't met all of you. So as of now, I've got like 100% ratio of liking people in Oregon. So congratulations to you guys. It's really been a beautiful town. You guys have been so welcoming and so awesome. Oregon Community Bank, I know you've had like 15 recognitions up here tonight, but I'll end with the last one to you guys. You guys have been phenomenal to work with. Elise and Steve, you guys have been so great to work with and so happy. When we first opened up Lilianas, talking to a bank was not fun at all. When you're a chef out of culinary school who's been working for like 3 years, and you go to a bank and you're like, hey, I want like $500,000 for a restaurant, they're like, oh yeah, no, that's not gonna happen at all. So granted, having a couple years under my belt and getting everything done with Lilianas was helpful, but you guys really made it so much fun to work with, so I'll open a third one. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not ever two as good. And if you guys haven't had a chance to come out, it's really fun. Yeah, because it means a third kid, so she's like, But I also want to thank the Chamber too. You guys have been so great in getting the word out and letting people know about us. It's been awesome, and you guys have been so great to work with. And thank you so much, Oregon. You guys are great. I can't take too much credit for the building. The Teals had done such a good job there. We added the speakeasy, which is really fun. But some of the cool architecture things, if you guys haven't been to Charlie's, the bathroom doors, which I know you don't hear that often in architecture recognition speech, but the bathroom doors are the original bathroom doors of the Capitol building downtown. So you can put your hand where millions of people have gone to pee before. It's a charming thing. And then our speakeasy, there's a hidden bookshelf with a secret book to pull to go downstairs. So we've got some fun little things if you haven't gone. And Lily wanted to say thank you too.
Thank you so much, and have a good night.
So now let's look ahead to or let's give a sneak peek of what's to come. So my part's done, and I'm going to turn it over to your new chamber president for 2016, JJ.
Congratulations on a very successful year, Bridget. So I'm not going to stay up here for too long, because we're just going to, now that the past is the past, and Bridget's sitting down, take a look at the future, which is always more fun, right? We have a great crowd here. This is incredible to see. Happy Valentine's Day Eve. Hopefully everybody's got their plans together there. Let's give you a quick background of myself. I grew up in a little town called Union Center, which is about halfway between here and La Crosse. Probably about 5% of you know where it is. The population was 216. About 5 years after I left, I went back. My brother moved out too. They finally changed the sign to 214. That is true, although I'm sure there was a few other people that moved out too. For any of you that know Marcy and Oscar Larson, Oscar is very heavily involved with the VFW. He was a mailman forever. Very Norwegian, he'll tell you. And Marcy was a teacher, 4th grade, I believe. They're actually my aunt and uncle. Most people tell me that they're sorry to hear that, but I'm very proud of Oscar. Several people do know. But ironically, when I was a kid, I always had to go this long 2-hour journey all the way to this little town called Oregon, Wisconsin. So I got to know it pretty well. Even coming in once a year, we'd always go spend a little time. Got to enjoy it, and then eventually had the opportunity to move here. The ironic part is they lived right across the road when there was no golf course here. So it's kind of fun to come full circle and be standing here right now. The membership is really the most important part of the Oregon Chamber of Commerce. There's as much as we can try to do and put together, and the wonderful job that Judy does and the board does. It's really the members that get together, make things happen, talk to each other, come up with ideas, give us ideas. We really rely on that very heavily. It's always fun to get out of your comfort zone too, so if there's things that you want to do, get the kids out of the house, etc. You want to finish a speech, whatever you want to give a shot. I'm just going to go through a few things that are coming up soon, and then we'll get out and do some gambling. February 18th is the next member meeting, which is the village and school boards, as there's going to talk, so we can take a look at the candidates. And that's going to be at headquarters.
Yes.
And then March 3rd, there's going to be, let's see, what was that called? Facebook for Business 1. And then on
February 25th and March 3rd.
Actually, February 25th is the first one, sorry. And then the second one, Facebook 2, is going to be on March 3rd. The Business Expo, which is kind of replacing the Women's Expo because we don't want to be gender biased, is on April 26th at Firefly, 6:30 to 8:30. March 10th, we're doing a Business After 5, which is a collaboration with the Stoughton Chamber. We want to get out and meet some of our neighbors. There's a lot of you here from Stoughton. More than happy to have you there. The golf outing, there's a lot of people here that are in the golf outing. I've seen you the last several years. Registration forms are up front. Go sign up now so you don't forget about it. We had 144 golfers last year. It really does fill up so you can you lose your spot. Summerfest, of course, can't go by without notifying that again. June 23rd to 26th. A lot of fun. Come out and enjoy yourself. Or volunteer. We can always do volunteers with the run, volleyball, just in general, selling beer tickets. Fireworks, on Thursday night, sponsored by All Color Powder Coating and Oregon Community Bank, who we've heard much from tonight on both counts. We're ready to Jared's your guy. If you have any questions about how anything operates.
And I'll be around. Welcome to the tables.
And he's not shy. Go see him. Don't forget you can buy more drink tickets, and soda's free. So there's a few younger people in the audience, and of course we want people safe driving home too. And then don't forget about the silent auction. It's too bad we don't have something from Greg Gard tonight after that big win. I'm sure that would have gone for a lot of money. But bid high, bid often. Thanks for coming tonight. And you have to be present to win with one prize per person.
For the casino, but you do not have to be present. If you want to bid on that football out there, you do not have to be present. I will deliver it to your house. If I get a $500 bid, what you're doing, $500? So, you do not have to be present to win anything on the silent auction. If you want to bid high and you have to leave, that's okay.
Have fun and good luck.